Good morning, YouTube. All right, today I'm using my phone. I have a Geek Pro I haven't gotten into yet, so I decided to talk about some of the stuff I have on this bike, so that you have an idea of my journey. Well, the first thing I got was these case sliders. These right here, they were pretty easy to put on, except for that black screw that you see right there, hex screw. For some reason, I had to use another screw because one of them wouldn't go all the way in. And when I got the case sliders, I went ahead and got the fork, the axle done here, the axle rods put on by the same people, T-Rex. And then I went ahead and put on the grill protector because they were talking about how you could end up having to spend a lot of money and blah blah blah. So I went ahead and did that right away. And I had put on a certain type of slider, you know, for drops and stuff. I had a really nice one. It said FZ07, but I went with this after a while because I just liked the look, and yeah, I really liked the look. It was really good. And here you go back here, put the axle thing on in the back for drops. But I got the T-Rex spool because at the time they didn't have the spool that I was looking for. So I'm impatient, so I went ahead and got this. So now this is the setup I have here. Down the line, I put on the tack pad about maybe say two weeks later. From there, I messed around and changed the levers. That was pretty cool to do. Then I got some Oxford warmers, hand warmers, and I hid it behind here. Went and got the hand guards right here on each side. Went and got some mirror extenders, so now I can really see out the back. Had to paint them black recently because I bought them in silver. They didn't have them in black at the time. Here's the other side. The guards I put on. Spool. And that right there. Same one. Then I went ahead and got some, if you can see it, fork adjusters for under $120 off of Amazon.com. I really like these. I mean, they really work. If you don't want to go all out and spend $600-700 to get new forks, these really work. I don't pop wheelies though. I don't do stuff like that right now. I think it's going to ruin the adjustment of the bike because it's really an entry-level bike. It might have a lot of torque. It might want to pop a wheelie, but seriously, it's an entry-level bike. I really don't see putting all that force on there. If I want to pop a wheel, I get a KTM. I went ahead and put on a new horn. The decibels are a lot louder, you know, like 7 to 9 louder. The real one's in the back. Hopefully one day I'll show you how loud. It sounds the same, you know, beep beep, but it's louder. I went ahead and got some saddlebags. These right here, Nelson rig. I have two of them. This is the smallest set that I put on. I like these better. I finally got rid of this fender eliminator recently. Looks really, really nice. I went with Yashioma. Really nice. I love these. It took me a while to put it together, to try to figure out how to put it on, if I was going to use my stock lights or whatever. But when I had got some rear sets right here, I had to go ahead and eliminate the fender and put on a tail light made by Blaster X, because the rear sets being Chinese and they're cheap looking in a way, I had to change the look around of the bike, and it worked because the original stock rears are perfect. They're really nice. They're top of the line. But I went ahead and changed it into these because I wanted to see how it felt, and I like these a lot more than the stock. But you know, I changed the way I use my my gears now. I go with the GPS thing, you know, 1 up and 5 down. I like this a lot. It's like you say, once you do this, you're not going back. You're not going back to standard. You'll be going with GPS all the way. I got the stickers because of Amen Corner. I think she got it from 2over4. Really like the idea. You can customize it. You don't have to use what I did, but you can customize whatever you want on there. I like it a lot. I went ahead in the beginning, I put the different types of reflectors on my tires to be more visible at night, and I finally went with these later on. I admit, when it comes down to it, if you decide to take them off, it's going to be a mess, but I like the idea of being seen. Inside it says the name of the brand, Yamaha, up top. I'm not sure if you can see it, but at night it'll say FZ07 on both sides. In the front it'll say Yamaha too, if you see it. Now, to understand more, my big ticket items, I'll kid you not, it's the name of the bike. Now the big ticket items are going to definitely be the system exhaust, definitely the dampener, and the rear suspension. Those are the last three things I'm going to be doing to the bike. A dampener, rear suspension, and the next big ticket item will be the titanium exhaust to go with the fender eliminator that I got. Here's the light that I got right here, the bright light. Nice LED. Windshield I did earlier too. I messed around a lot of times and I finally got it on right. I got some nuts that's going to stay on. The first set of nuts I had on fell off when it comes to holding on the windshield. I found some nice ones that you lock in, they're not coming off. Now, to get familiar with what we got here in the front, I just recently changed out the bulbs in the front. It really looks nice. There's a lot of cheap bulbs out there. This was the brightest ones I could find. I went and bought 3 different types. I wanted them to stay on with the running lights, but I couldn't figure out the wiring, so I had to give it up. Maybe one day when I get the heart and I understand more, I'll go ahead and do that. But this is really cool right here. Really cool. As you can see, it really works. The gloves are hiding the bulbs right now. It's really nice. It has a tail light. You can see the license plate at night. Really, really nice. All right, this is about almost it. I'm gonna try one more thing to see if I can show it to you. That's the demo switch I put on, the Blaster X. It'll go through the sequence of what it can do. It has 11 programming settings. I'm still getting to know how to use them. I mean, so much you can do with this light. I mean, you could change it around, make it brighter, make it dimmer, make it have a certain pattern. It's crazy. So entry-level project bike, FZ07 2016. You can see the difference in the bike. A lot different than the first time I bought it back in January. Crazy, crazy, crazy. I'm looking at wanting a leader bike and trading this one in. Next person that gets it, it's going to have a really nice time change it the way they want to change it. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to finishing off this summer, riding really good in September and October, and maybe trying to get to November and then store it. YouTube, thank you so much for helping me do this to my bike. I'm new at this. I'm 56 years old. I'm a fitness trainer. You can check out my Instagram on the type of exercise that I do. I do conditioning out here in Long Island on the north side of New York. But this is the bike. This is what's helped me to understand more about my personality, and it helps me, you know, my therapeutic way of thinking about life, my spiritual journey. I feel like I'm out here, you know, like just ghosting. You gotta be thinking a lot if you're gonna be a motorcyclist. You can take it good or bad. You can be a bad motorcyclist and be like, you know, have to take the bad things out of it. I'm looking to ride it to build my spirit, help me deal with this world. Anyway, I thank you all so much for helping me. Hope to talk to you soon. Bye.